In this video, we'll be changing the oil on a Harbor Freight Predator generator and what's the easiest way to do it, because they have not made it easy with the plug. And we'll go ahead and get started. Tools you're going to need is a ratchet, 10mm socket to break the first plug loose. Got a Cool Whip container here, and with some tin foil, I folded this up to try to make a funnel to set right underneath the plug, as you can see, so the oil will drain into the tub here. I also ran the motor for a few minutes to get the oil nice and warm so it'll flow better, and then I loosened the dipstick right here. So let's go ahead and drain this out. I've already loosened the plug, so let's see what it does. There she goes. Go ahead and drain this out. I've got about 5 hours on it, and I'll drain this, put it back in, and there's one on the opposite side. We'll drain it out, then refill it. Let it completely drain out on this side. The plug's in. I'm going to tighten it. All right, and we're good over here. Now I'm going to go and repeat on the other side, and make sure you wipe all that oil off. Side, just draining just a little bit. When it's done, put it in, and we will go ahead and refill it. Here's all that came out. I said it had about 5 hours on it, and it was Schaefer's 540, which if you watch my video on my lawnmower oil change, this is the oil that I use. I think it holds up best in the heat down here in Texas, and being a 40 weight, it's definitely going to protect the engine running as hot as these get. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can either get a flexible funnel, because you don't have a lot of room here, or in this case I'm using a pump that I'm going to pump out a half a quart of oil in there, crank it up and run it, then check the level. I believe it's going to take a little more than 16 ounces or half a quart, but I'm going to start with that. So we'll go ahead and get started filling this with the oil. All right, so I've filled it up with the 16 ounces. I'm gonna check it without running it right now and just get a level, see where it's at. You can't see due to the light, but it is about a quarter up. Maybe you can see at that angle. So definitely gonna have to add about 4 more ounces, then I'll run it. And I think it's right at about 20. So I'm gonna add a little bit more, then we'll check again. So 20 ounces was exactly on the full line. So now I'm gonna crank it up, let it run a minute. I'm gonna get everything lubricated again. Run with the 20 ounces of oil in it. Let's check it out and see. Alrighty, kind of see the reflection, it's right on it. So I didn't mention this before, but this is a brand new generator with 5 hours on it, and I wanted to get the break-in oil out, so it's ready to go. I believe the manual recommends every 25 hours change the oil, so probably go a little longer than that since I'm using the 540 synthetic, but it's good to go. Hopefully this will help you out with draining it and refilling it so you don't make a mess everywhere. Thanks for watching.